Hello, I seem to have caught the flu or something, which means that I'm going to die in exactly 15 minutes, starting 5 seconds ago. So, I figured, why not browse this subreddit called 2-Sentence-2-Horror. You've heard of 2-Sentence Horror before. This is that, except scary. This tastes like almonds. My ill-mannered wife, mouthful of cake, blurted out as she ate her last meal. That would be the almond extract, I responded as I pulled the pin from the grenade and slid it across the floor. Truly horrifying stuff, I know. My boss exploded. He boom. My excitement turned to horror as I opened my birthday gift. Inside was a one-way ticket to Slender Man. What does this even mean? Scary! I promised the devil every one of my future children in exchange for eternal youth. He started sucking and never stopped. I was an innocent baby. Why did my mom put me in acid? As soon as I opened the door, my cat ran out of the room with a fat rat in her mouth. I entered the room, but my son wasn't there, and on his bed was a book labeled Shape-Shifting Guide Volume 1. Rat form. Never had I thought my first photo taken in a new phone my wife bought for me would be a photo of my wife's murderer, taken while I'm hiding in the closet. And never had I thought this would be how I find out my wife bought the phone in Japan! Boy, I am enjoying this sunny day. I hate that I'm allergic to grain though, I said to my friend. Then, the grain rain started. As an atheist, I used my time machine to go back 2,000 years ago to see if Jesus was real. As I arrived to his cross, he looked at me in perfect English and said, "You're not supposed to be here." He looked at me in perfect English. H.P. Lovecraft, your limited human mind cannot comprehend Cthulhu. Me, comprehending easily. Squid guy. In the car for McDonald's, mom asks me if nuggets or burger. Then I get text message from mom. She say I'm allergic to burger and nugget. How did I just read? Basically, I can't have burger or nugget. Also, she's driving and texting at the same time, which is illegal! Bird 1, uh-oh. Bird 2, don't worry, he only has 1 stone. You can now kiss the bride. As the two women kiss, they didn't notice the uncle taking out a detonation device. Ah! Don't be silly. There's no such thing as the lobster man, I reassured the nervous little girl. I chuckled warmly, drowning out the excited chitter of my clickety-clackety lobster hands. The excited chitter of my lobster hands. After I was done wiping, I got up and turned around and looked at the toilet bowl. The was gone. I ordered a hot dog, and I swear, the ketchup on it was the best I ever tasted. I asked the vendor what brand it was, and he said, "That's not ketchup, that's blood from a dead child." She said, "Do you love me?" I tell her, only partly. I am glad I am being alive. Not dead, said Jimmy. Ho ho go, said Mr. Kill. I was so excited to see the killers, but then I realized my name is the... Ha ha boobs, I said with a laugh. Upon removing the letters BS from the end, the once hilarious words true horror was revealed. My son was reported missing last week. They found him, but it's not my son. It's not the real son because the mother stabbed her son and buried him. After my prostate exam, the doctor left and the nurse came in. As she shut the door, she whispers, "Who was that?" I screamed, but I didn't. This sucks. Everyone posting these run-on sentences with 5 semicolons is forgetting the essence of horror. My penis looks nice and intact today. Hey, said the penis slicer man. My Twitter account says I've subscribed to Twitter Blue. I haven't. Legend has it that if you say his name, he'll find you and eat you, I said to my fellow scouts around the campfire. What's his name, Roger? Asked one of the other scouts. So I ate him. Here is the child you will take care of. Just a reminder, his name is number 6, left parentheses 9. Even if you don't know his name, you'll probably call his name by accident when you play with him. Can someone explain this to me? No, bitch. This chicken tastes a little funny, I thought to myself. My heart dropped as I realized the sign actually said, KFH. You click on the first sentence to find out what happened in the second, but the second sentence is a run-on sentence that is ripe with grammatical, spelling, and punctuation errors that make you realize your grave mistake as you begin to question the choices you've made in life as well as the education level of the Arthur and what their intention was in the first place to bring you here and suck you down their rabbit hole of frustration and suffering. But you wonder, why would they do this to me? But there is no clear answer because the author's hungover and thinks they're clever. Man, I hate clowns, I said to my wife. Suspiciously clown-shaped wife. Yeah. As an experiment, I put a cylindrical object into an M&M container. To my horror, it got stuck. I pulled down her panties. Oh no, big cock. She said, "Do you love me?" I tell her only partly. Some at work keeps stealing my lunch, so I put some very, very spicy sauce in there. But after I arrived at work and looked inside, I realized I had given my kid the wrong lunchbox. I really wanted to get my ears pierced, but not by the sound of the milkshake man murdering my entire family. Cringe. This was a post by you/swagman62. I hope my water wasn't replaced with glass shards, I thought as I put my mouth to the bottle. In 2003, I ran over an elderly man while drunk driving. I was walking down and accidentally stepped on a puddle. I chuckled and said to myself, "At least it's not an acid puddle." To my horror, it turned out it was an acid puddle. Jesus Christ, this is the stupidest thing I've ever done. Am I done yet? Has it hit 15 minutes? Am I dead yet? A non-white family moved into my building, and my family is what you would call white enthusiasts. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. Can I die yet? I really hope a gnome isn't driving this bus, I thought to myself. Nomophobia. A gnome was driving the bus. I was having sex with a man! I made you some milk, Mom said. Why does it taste like that? Oh wait, nails and screws in my milk. Thanks, Mom. I woke up one day. No penis. With no time to run away from the incoming grenade, I took cover behind a trench. I thought I would die that day, but instead I ended up cheating on my wife with another soldier. I'm a guy, said trans guy. No, you're not, said transphobic guy. I can't believe a shrimp fried this rice. He joked with his last breath. The 8-foot-tall space shrimp were not amused as they added his meat to the wok. The family enjoys their milk at the table. Little do they know, it was harvested from my creature. It was harvested from my creature. 2 muffins were sitting in an oven. One says, "Geez, it's hot in here." The other screams. I'm really enjoying the 200 cash I was given after work. Thief zombie. Nuh-uh. Boy, do I hate British people, I said. Rightio, pip pip trio, top of the morning, said British guy. I got stung by a bee. No worry, it just bees. Evil bee. I am evil bee. I was drinking the glass of milk I found in my brother's room. Removed. You see, the true horror is how long that milk had been there. I love petting my cat, I said to myself as I turned on the lights. Turns out my cat was sitting at the other side of the room. I was petting the hairy ballsack of the killer clown that wants to kill me. The note stuck to my dead wife's head said not to go into the closet. The bad man with a killing item was waiting in the closet. Dog breathed too hard. He breathed right on me, had stinky breath. My last wish for the genie was to be able to write and speak every human language fluently. He granted my wish, but I was surprised to still not understand any French. You know what, I think that's a good way to end it off. I hate the French.